Hey, hey, hey. Hi, everyone. All right. So I am streaming on YouTube and on Clubhouse. So, hi, wherever you are. So excited that you're here. So, this is going to be a quick masterclass on three mistakes that, well, it's three mistakes I made with my Vlogmas content, but I'm making this a general thing so that we can all learn and grow. So, three mistakes that I made with my Vlogmas content so far. Okay, we're at the beginning of the month, and the best way to be consistent with creating content. Okay, so if you don't know about me, I am Alexandra Figueredo and I am a brand and visibility coach. And I work with entrepreneurs, mostly female entrepreneurs, to help them grow their business, get out, share their message with the world, and overall just be able to share their message with more people because it's all about making a bigger impact. All right. So the first mistake that I made was that I didn't plan ahead. I got really excited. I actually found out about Vlogmas on the day before. So on November 30th, I found out about I didn't even know what Vlogmas was. So I found out about Vlogmas the day before. That's the first thing. And I didn't, I was so excited. I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to try it and test it. So I went in, but I didn't plan ahead and I got really excited. And yeah, so I ended up doing creating, just kind of jumping in, had an idea of what I wanted to do, figured I would pull it off along the way. So that was the first mistake. So yes, so that was my first mistake. The second mistake was that I steered away. The plan that I created, very like last minute, was not really my branded content, not the content that normally gets most of my audience engagement. So I tried to create something for Vlogmas, not adapting Vlogmas to my audience. And and I tested a few different things and saw what was working, but like overall, for example, my reels on Instagram have gotten far less engagement than my regular videos. And even though they're pretty entertaining, what I ended up creating, it wasn't really what my audience has come to know me as or for. And I made it fit into Vlogmas rather than taking the Vlogmas idea and adapting it to my audience. I did it the other way around. So that was the second mistake that I made. And the third mistake that I made is I was posting about 2 to 3 content pieces per week. And I went from 2 to 3 to committing to doing a daily post. Now, I would say, so it was a big stretch for me, which is fine because it's a challenge. But at the same time, it's kind of like saying you're gonna like if you don't work out or you work out once a week or twice a week and then saying you're going to work out 7 days a week or going from 0 to 5 days a week. How consistent are people that do that? Usually people who make a big jump in their commitment are usually not consistent, which is part of the reason why with things like New Year's resolutions, why a lot of people fail is because they go from 0 to 60 and they don't give themselves incremental changes or incremental transformation. And I'm a coach, I'm a transformational coach. I believe anything's possible. I believe people can do 0 to 60 and make that work. But overall, from my personal experience and experience with my clients, going to 0 to 60 is not recommended. So that was my third mistake. I made some other ones, but those were kind of like the big 3 that I could think of. And then, so what would be the best way to be consistent with your content? The 2 things. One is you really want to actually it's almost like the inverse of the 3 mistakes that I made. So plan ahead. Know in advance. I didn't have any time really to plan for my Vlogmas strategy. So, but plan ahead, know in advance. It's okay to test. It's okay to do things, to be flexible, and to do things, to be able to be adaptable. But that was like to do 1 or 2 content pieces. This was like a 30-day or a 25-day commitment, right? So if you're going to do something like that, where you're going to commit for a long period of time, definitely plan ahead and think through how you're going to do it. And then batch your content. So what does that mean? Batching content means making multiple content pieces at once. So you take advantage of the momentum that you have while you're creating content. So that could be like getting on Canva and creating piece, posts on Canva, or it could be doing multiple videos. Like I just batched, created 3 videos, kind of different outside of the box things that I normally did, but I batched and I created 3 videos at once just now. And so that's what batching content is. So you can think, and it could be like, you can do like 7 days, right? So like if I would have planned ahead and I would have gotten really clear about my strategy and really known what I was doing, I could have on that first day, on the first, or even before, I could have created 7 content pieces, or, at least 4 or 5 content pieces at once, and had content. But when I got to like the first day didn't really work. So then the second thing, the thing that I had planned first through 4th day. And because I saw that what happened on the first day wasn't really that great, I pivoted and did something a little bit more of my style for day 2, but that didn't really work. And then what I did on day 3 was my style, but again, I didn't adapt Vlogmas to my style. I tried to fit in I tried to fit it into, I did the opposite of what I should have done and what I recommend that you do. And then, so batch your content, plan ahead. And also, if you're going to commit to something long-term, try to make it something that you can increase or improve on incrementally, so that you're not stuck with this commitment that isn't really feasible. So what I could have done instead of doing 7 days a week is kind of what I've been doing, which is that I'm posting every other day, which is still more than I normally post, because normally I post 2 to 3 times per week. And now I'm doing like 4 to 5 times per week. So that's what I would recommend is add just 1 extra content piece or 2 extra content pieces. Or if you're going to commit to something, like I like 5-day challenges. I've been doing 5-day challenges over the last 6 weeks. And I like that because it's a small period of time and I could do 5 days, or sometimes I do bonuses. So I can do things in a short period of time. I can commit to that. But having something long-term, and not, by the way, not to say that you cannot be successful. I know people that do all sorts of things, every single day. I actually did A Course in Miracles is a book, and it has a 365-day workbook. And I actually did the 365. It was like every single day. I did the 365-day workbook. And I think I might have missed 1 day or 2 days, and I repeated 1 or 2. So I think I ended up finishing like in a year and 2 weeks or something like that. So definitely it's possible to create content every single day, but just learning from my own mistakes and how I recommend that my clients create their content strategy. Once again, definitely plan ahead, batch your content together so you can create lots of content pieces at once, and stay on brand. Create content for your audience. Don't try to create content just for this theme. Definitely always make sure that your content is aligned with your brand, so it's on brand, and very importantly, that it's content for your audience. And lastly, have fun. If you're going to do something like this, make sure you have fun with it. Don't try to take it so seriously, because then you're going to put a lot of pressure on yourself. Kind of another mistake that I made. I put a lot of pressure on myself to commit to this and create the content and be consistent with it. And I ended up getting frustrated with myself. All right, guys. So that's it. That was my little masterclass. And if you are interested in learning more, you can find me on all the socials at On a Mission Alex. I am on YouTube at Alexandra Figueredo, which is my full name. And if you're interested in a free masterclass on 5 ways to increase your visibility so that you can grow your audience and increase your income and make a bigger impact, you can DM me the word visibility, or you could post it in the comments. And I am happy to send you the that free masterclass so that you can really begin to build your visibility, be seen, and make that impact that you want to make in the world. All right, everyone, have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day or evening, and I will see you and catch you the next time. Bye-bye.